waiting to get our invites and get in there and see how it goes. Should be a really good race. Interested to see how they all handle the new layout. And you said you saw the top 5 for qualifying?
Yeah, we got Jake Rue at first with 1:35.9. And we got Bad For You Racing with a 1:36.2. And then in 3rd place, we got No Pit Pendle. 4th place, Daniel Boomhauer. 5th place, Trey. 6th place is Jackson Strong. 7th is... Well, I don't see us there. Yeah, that's about it there.
Alright, well, a lot of those times were on the daily leaderboard. And Jake Guru is first on the daily with his whole, had to be his full day. He has a 1:34.893. And then Bad For You posted a 1:36.286 on the daily. Some of that might have been practice, though, right? So, I don't know. So we're just waiting for our invites. So we're starting now. Are you watching the timer?
Yeah, he's actually went to blue screen, so I can't tell. But Kendall just sent me the invite, so there we go.
I got an invite too. Let me know. He said he would let us know when it was good to go, so.
Oh, never mind, I got to back out.
10 seconds, he said. So you're going to need an invite when I get in there?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Actually, I might still have, yeah, I still got it. I'm good.
Alright. So you're in there? Or?
Not yet. I was waiting.
Okay, because he said 10 seconds. That was a bit ago. Give it a couple more seconds just to be safe.
Alright, Trey just invited me in.
Yep. So they must not be loading yet, so. I'm gonna go blue screen. I think we should be safe. I'm gonna go blue screen and accept the invite now.
Alright, there's 4 seconds left. We are starting the race. 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're good.
Okay, we're coming. Good luck. Good luck, man. Okay, and we are back, and they are at the track. Did you get in?
Yep.
Okay.
Made it in there, bud.
Alright, I'm loading the track now.
It's probably going to be an exciting race with this new layout. This track is very tough. Coming over those uphill turns and downhill, you'll probably see a lot of action on that uphill turn. Because the car likes to jump on 2 wheels there, and everybody tends to get loose and cause a lot of action there. So,
it sure does. Yeah, very exciting. Okay, we're back. We're here for the green.
Jake Rue in front.
And we are
on the
green.
outside. Green flag going in turn 1.
Well, Bad For You has the line.
Looks like
Can you
they're
make it
holding
work?
together there. Yeah.
Oh, Jake pulls him.
Pulls him pretty good.
Wow, they get through there pretty good. All of them did.
Cutting the sand up right there in the back.
Yep.
Oh,
a couple
Jackson
off in the
Strong just
and there we go.
got in a wreck. Jackson Strong and Cards fan look like they got together.
Yep.
First caution of the night. These guys, once they get spread out and get the feel of each other, we should have some pretty clean racing here.
That's the key here. You need to get a little separation right at the bat. They're all close together, and there are all those S's right at the start, plus the hill put you off camber entering the corner.
Also, your tire pressures ain't quite right and cause a little bit slippery to start with.
Now, I'm really interested to see them go through this the first time through that new carousel turn.
Yeah. Give you a lineup real quick. Still Jake Rue in first, Bad For You second, Daniel Boomhauer third. And that's your top 3 for now. as they get ready to go back green. Woodruff
Couple
in
pitted.
forward.
And we've lost.
Like
Oh,
strategy going on there.
yep. Jake pitted.
Yeah, that puts Trey out front.
Actually, Badley was in front.
Yeah, definitely.
And Booms, who was looking inside of him.
Yeah,
Booms in
man, I tell
second.
you, Boomhauer, in our last week we raced in, he's pretty good at these road courses. He knows how to get around them pretty well. So.
Oh, we got a car off the track already. And Boom leads him down into the carousel for the first time.
And Boom sweeps it a little bit wide there, but he makes it back with no issue. There's that hill turn we're talking about,
Yep.
guys. It really gets you out of shape there as we got a car all the way up in the sand. And you missed the barrier though. It didn't look like you got any damage.
Badley seemed to get through there very well.
Yeah, it did.
So did Boom. Boom had a little bit, looked like he got a little loose entering, but he made it out of there pretty good.
Yeah.
Holding on to second place.
We got Trey in third and Jake in fourth. They're all looking to make their moves up to the front. Or run the leader down, not let him slip away as we got Trey all in the grass, in the sand, excuse me.
Oh no.
He's dirt tracking it there for a minute.
Yeah, he's back on. Sorry,
Looks
I had
like
to
he
shut
made it
my
back
mic
on the
for a
track
second.
without any damage.
And to the hairpin. And back to start finish.
Looks like everybody's going to make it to the hairpin pretty well. We got Penny, who's trying to catch those guys up front. And Jake putting the pressure on Boomhauer up in towards
Sure
front.
is.
Like I said in the last race, man, he's a very, very patient guy. He will wait and wait and wait, and he'll pick his time to get by you. He'll watch you and watch for you to be the slowest part of the track, and that's where he'll most of the time prevail on you. We got Trey, oh, he hits the
Oh, Boom went off track.
dirt real hard. He didn't get him damage from that, but his car did come to a dead stop.
And Boom lost a lot of ground to the leaders there.
We got Robbie Viz. That's all Brit for tonight. He should be pretty good at these road courses. That's what they mainly race overseas over there. He's normally pretty strong here at these tracks like this. Let's see
Oh,
what he ends
Pit
up
Pendle's
doing
off
tonight.
roading it.
Riding back with Wood's Sport. Looks like he's just taking his time trying to get used to the track. Jake Lewis now putting pressure on Badview for the lead. And they come across the strike. That uphill turn there gets you sometimes too, and this little chicane man, it'll get you. I struggle there sometimes. I'll fly off the track for a minute.
I know exactly what you mean. It's so easy to overdrive that first turn.
It is. It really is. It's really easy to overdrive the whole track. If you can ever calm yourself down and just get in your line, that's when you really do good at these type of tracks. But you really have to concentrate on every corner, upshifting, downshifting exactly right. You know, get your braking points down.
Bad
Boomhauer
for you,
struggling a
and
little
Jake
bit more
are having
too.
no problem with the carousel.
Boomhauer had a little issues in the carousel. But he still got sight of the leaders. He hadn't lost sight of them yet. So that's a good thing.
It looks
That
like
trade.
these little chunks might be closing in on Boom.
Yeah. Yeah, it does seem like he is. He struggled there for a couple turns and allowed these jump to catch up to him.
Oh, he lost it. He got loose. He got loose.
Yeah, it seems like he might be trying to overdrive the car a little bit, trying to catch up to the leaders.
Right?
That's
Yeah,
one thing
looks
they
like
can
they're side by side heading into the hairpin. Who's going to overdrive? Neither of them do.
battle for fourth and fifth. No, third and fourth, excuse me.
Yep.
Still side by side.
These are going to have the inside up here.
Part, yeah. Oh, we got pushing his way through there.
Well, we got 4 cars here under a blanket. Is that Pendle got in there?
Yeah, that's Kendall got in there. He decided he wants some of that action.
Oh, he is.
Let me by, let me catch these leaders.
Oh, we got a car losing it. I don't know who that was behind them. We got Spunner, lost it coming off the turn.
Yeah, those 3
Oh,
cars.
looks like Jackson Strong. Tough break for him.
Under a blanket at the moment.
Yep.
Oh, there goes Kendall. Taking 3rd place with authority too. He didn't have any trouble getting 3rd place there. As we seen,
He did.
Boom, he went off track a little bit and lost those guys. But,
Looks like Jake got around bad for you. He's got the lead now.
yeah, that was a pretty good pass for the lead there. See if No Pit Pendle can close the gap on
bad
these
for you.
guys
Send
a
it
little
in
bit.
there. Oh, little contact. Put Jake's in the wall. He spins out.
Oh no.
I think he's going to hold on to second, though.
That would surely allow No Pit Pendle to catch up to him. Especially if he doesn't have any problems these next couple turns.
There's actually still quite a good distance back behind him. I don't even see.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. I see Pendle coming in now.
He's slowly inching his way up there. Still got a long ways to gather these cars up.
Yep. And bad for you. Got himself a big lead now. So let's go through the field, see if we can't find any good battles.
Blue color looks like he's calming down a little bit and getting everything back in order.
Trey and Robbie look like they're having a pretty good battle.
I seen that Robbie actually drove up and caught Trey.
Oh,
He was
okay. So
behind.
he got around
He
him,
was.
and Trey's staying right with him though.
He was behind Trey for about almost a second, yeah, and he caught him and passed him.
All right. Looks like Robbie pushed up a little bit in the middle of the carousel. And Trey got back to his bumper, but wasn't able to get around.
Those two racing side by side, putting Jackson Strong in a position to close a little bit on him.
See a little bit of damage on the hood of Trey. Not much, just a little bit.
We've got Cards fan also closing on Jackson Strong and Trey and those guys.
Trey's flirting with that grass. But he's making it work.
I'll pass winner. Looked like he got some pretty heavy damage there on that car.
Who?
He must have spun out. Hey Bob, moving to 21.
Okay.
He's got some heavy damage running in the back at this moment. There's still plenty of time. There's stages and all kinds of stuff for him to make his move back up front.
Yeah, he does have quite a bit of damage, doesn't he?
So does Woodruffsport as he's off track and hit the wall again. I tell you, a lot of guys struggle at this track. It's not an easy track to run.
It sure isn't. And they didn't make it do us any favors when they added back in the carousel.
They sure didn't.
Oh, Woodrow's pushing. Woodruff pushed up almost into the tires coming through the hairpin.
He'll back to Jake up front with a demanding lead now. He's pulling away from the field guys.
Jake's in second. Bad for you's in the lead.
Jake's in second, okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Bad for you's way in front of him.
Yeah, he's way in front of him. And then second place, way in front of third.
They're spread out big time right now.
Looks like a couple seconds back to second. Another 2 or 3 seconds back to third and fourth. We got Pendy running in third. Look like he's closing the gap a little bit though.
I can see second place from the camera view backwards.
Actually, Diesel Chunk is in third now, and Boomhauer's in fourth, and Pendy's in fifth. He must have had issue there because he was in third. Must have had a little issue, allowed those two cars to get by him.
Yeah, I think Jake may be closing in pretty quick on bad for you here. Yeah, he's coming quick.
Using every bit of the track there as he goes through.
Oh yeah, I see a little dirt flying off of him, pushing it to get in there.
Yeah, I'm sure he's pushing that car very hard trying to run down first place. He's all about those playoff points. He wants them really bad. He's going to have a demand to lead when they come down to 10 races to go, or when they come to the playoffs.
Right.
29 playoff points so far.
Yep. And bad for you. You need some to get in there too, and not let it give him too big of a lead.
That's going to give him a 29 points lead, 29-point lead. They would set the field.
I think this is going to be where he starts. He makes up his time. Oh, he got off road just a little bit though. He is seriously outbraking him into the hairpin.
Oh yes, definitely. I am correct. They do reset the points when it comes to the playoffs, don't they?
Yes. They don't. Is that the end? That must be the end of the stage. Or was there a caution somewhere? We are definitely under caution.
Yeah.
Probably the end of stage one.
Trying to watch this little YouTube broadcast and figure out what's going on. It's a little bit behind us there. I'm pretty sure that was the stage end.
Yeah,
I don't see any guys wrecking.
Be bad for you with first, Jake second, Diesel third.
Yep, that was the stage end. Bad for you first, Jake second, Diesel third, Dang on Boone fourth. No Poop Pendle fifth. We got Trey coming in sixth, Jackson seventh, Robert Viz eighth, Hey Bob ninth, 10th Cards fan. Those guys
Very
getting
good
ready to
first
put on
stage. Couple of
fresh
incidents.
Goodyear tires.
So they didn't even have to pit during that.
No, they didn't have to pit.
But then again, they did have the one caution right at the beginning, and some of them did pit. But there was no pitting by anyone else.
You see quite a few of these cars got a lot of damage on them. And that's going to really make a difference in the pits.
It sure will.
The cars that come through that first stage clean will jump quite a few positions on the cars with damage. There we go. Got Matthew still in the lead.
Oh, little contact with Diesel Chunk. He clears him.
These guys saying, hey, you're not getting away from me this time.
Still side by side. Oh, Diesel backs out.
We got all 10 cars under the blanket right now. Some extreme racing going on at the moment. Everybody seems to be holding the line really well. No issues. They're really rough driving.
Oh, somebody overdrove the entrance.
Yeah, he overdrove that big time. That's going to hurt him tremendously. He's probably going to lose 2 more spots there. As we got him 3 wide coming behind him.
Here comes Jake for second.
But he gathered it up. He only lost 1 point.
Diesel drove it in, though, to try and keep it. I think he's going to lose it here, though.
Yep. Drove it in a little too hard.
He's fighting, though. He fought him off.
Yeah, he's coming back. We got Daniel Boomhauer back in 4th, lurking. Saying, come on, guys, mess up and run.
Yep.
We got cars in, Roger is back there. They're fighting hard.
Gets it back on, no problem. Looks like Diesel pushed up, and here comes Jake. But Diesel doesn't. Diesel pulls him back again, man.
Yeah, he's got
impressive.
some grip in that car. He's surely got some grip in that car.
Yeah, he does.
See, hey Bob pulling up the rear of the field.
Yeah, he's Kale for second, third. Bet you Bad for You's just loving this. He's just walking out little by little.
Yep. I think he tried to run it 2 times where he were on the road courses, right?
What's that?
Oh, wow. Trey just hit the bumper and just come to a dead stop on the track.
Oh, my. Jake sent it in there. We got fourth and fifth off track for a little bit, but they're back together. Going, and Jake gets around Diesel.
Yeah, that allowed Puma to get past Trey. In 5th position.
There's right there with Bad for You still.
Yeah, seems like Hey Bob and Woodruff are struggling a little bit trying to find a way on this track tonight. I'll tell you, Bad for You's got this track figured out too.
Oh, he gets a little nudge from Jake. Probably saying thank you for earlier.
Yep. Oh, Boomhauer spun out on that hairpin.
Oh, no.
He lost about 4 positions there. Allowed Trey to get by him. Allowed cars for him to get by him and Rodriguez. Got Jake still running second. Got Trey running third. Yeah. Diesel running in third. He sat back here watching those guys go at it.
Really battling for the lead.
That's exactly what Diesel Trump wants to see, them two battling for the lead. Allows him to stay right
Jake's
there with
going
them.
for it. Oh, no, he didn't get the run.
Diesel Trump got a little bit of run there and closing on him.
Oh, Jake got his nose in.
Diesel might be the road course ringer for the night. He's closing pretty hard.
Definitely not.
Oh, we got Jackson Strong up against the wall, up against the tires really hard. Car still stopping on the track.
Yes.
Losing tons of spots.
It looks like he's stuck too. Oh, he got reset on the pit road. Did he back out? He must have backed out.
Or he might have glitched out or something. That dang old Boomhauer in 5th. He lost those few positions. He was running right up there in 3rd. All of the first stage and
oh, the 93 just plowed the wall big time. And Habab got around him.
looking back here at Trey with 6 laps to go. He's trying to catch Boomhauer a little bit. Actually closed a little bit on him on that turn. Pretty good little battle fixing to shape out back there.
Trey overdrove the corner.
Yeah, we got the new lead change. Jake grew to the lead. Bad for you. Looked like he took that turn really wide and Diesel Trump followed him. And Jake took the turn perfect and just went around both of them. Or went around Diesel Trump.
Right though, Jake just needs one little opening and then he jumps all over it.
That's it. He's a very, very patient guy. I know I can't say it enough. A lot of guys are not that patient. But as you can see, the patience prevails every single time.
Sure does. He got around him and stepping away now. Bad for you back there battling with Chunk.
Running these turns really, really smooth. It's out there for a Saturday night drive.
Right. Out through the countryside.
That's right. It makes it look easy. I promise it's not easy.
Well, no, it definitely isn't.
Baffy's sticking right there with him. Though. That's not really pulling off anymore.
Diesel's starting to fall off for a bit. Oh, bad for you.
Yeah.
Off-road again. Here comes Diesel.
Yeah.
Oh, a little contact.
Right back in there.
And Diesel's around him.
Yeah, so they put Fender 4, Bloomhauer 5th, Trey 6. Carl Shane was moving back up. He was good ways back. He's moved back up to 7th.
Yeah.
And
They're spreading out up front, too.
Oh, Trey just spun out. Carl Shane just got by him for 6th. And Robbie Vids got by him. Now Trey's back to 8th. It's looking like Carl Shane and Robbie Vids might be fixing to have a battle.
Back here with Trey now, looking forward.
And Trey just went out pretty hard. He's got a lot of damage on that car. I'm not sure how much damage it affects you at this track because it's not so much of an aerodynamic
It
track.
looks like he's pushing quite a bit, though. Oh, he's pitting. I don't know that he meant to. I think he may have just been too wide and caught a little glitch and it sent him in the pits.
Yep.
So he's probably going to get a penalty for that.
Yep, I'm sure he got a speeding penalty. That might take him a lap down there. And he's got 17 seconds of repair. This definitely probably going to put him close to a lap down there.
Well, the good news is he'll probably be the first car lap down, and he may even be able to. Well, it wouldn't really benefit him to stay out if he's the first car lap down. I can say he could stay out
Yeah, you're exactly right.
for the final stage.
5 laps in stage 2 there. Take off the line. There'll be 4 laps left in stage 2.
I think that's the first time I've seen that glitch here for the pit road. I've seen it at like Richmond especially now and New Hampshire. But
Yeah,
it's the first time I've seen it here.
if you keep it a little bit too wide, it'll get you. If you have 2 tires on the inside of that orange cone there, that orange stripe, it'll get you every time. Yeah, I've always struggled at Richmond with that. It happens to me all the time.
Oh, it's easy there because it's so close to right where you need to run to be quick.
Especially if you're trying to race double file and you're trying to get the run on the inside on a guy and you just happen to get a little bit too low and that's it.
Yep. And it looks like Boomhauer's on pit road.
Got bad for you and Diesel still fighting. Diesel pulled away from me a little bit there. It's bad for you.
Bob's in the pits. So they
Got a little bit loose on the exit of that turn.
I wonder if this is some strategy so they won't have to pit at the end of the stage.
Yeah, it could be. Very well could be some strategy. Yeah, bad for you cutting up the dirt again a little bit there. Looks like his car's starting to loosen up a good bit.
Yeah, I think you're right. Looks like he's having a hard time keeping it on the line.
Might have heated those tires up there trying to catch tape. It's crazy how you can heat these tires up on these cars trying to catch a leader and just.
I got to give them props. They've done a good job with trying to make it more realistic. I think the tire wear may be a little bit extreme, more than it should be, but I got to give them props for the new game. It's pretty good. It's really good.
They tried to make it a lot more realistic. In real life in NASCAR, you can't go wide open every single lap or you will burn your tires off. So those guys in NASCAR in real life, they really pace themselves to run as fast as they can and have as much tire tread as they do. And you pretty much have to do that in this game also. Look back at Trey.
Right in front of bad for you? No, that's Habab.
Yep,
Who pitted, so he's a lap down.
Yep, and he's got fresh tire. Looks like Trey's a lap down too.
No pits in the pits.
Trey might be the first car lap down. So.
I think they're all pretty much having to pit this time. Jackson Strong, well, he lagged. He either lagged out or left. But a lot of them are pitting this time.
It kind of looked like a lag out more than a lead because the car ran up and hit the wall like that and then sat there so long before it.
True. Yeah, you're probably right.
Because usually if you leave, it'll just disappear straight off the track.
Right.
Kind of looked like a lag issue.
Jake just keeps rolling along. Is Diesel in second?
Yeah, we got Diesel in second.
Yeah.
After you in third.
He's not getting too far away.
It should be the white flag. Yep, there's the white flag lap here.
Alright. It looked like Jake hit the wall actually on pit road, off the pit road wall. A little bit there coming by, so it may allow Diesel to close in a bit.
Looks like to me, Hey Bob is the first car lap down.
Diesel's off the track. And he got back on in time to keep second, looks like.
Actually, there's 2 laps remaining. Well, Trey's showing 2 laps remaining, so yeah. This is the last.
Right. He also pitted, so he's a lap down.
Yeah, he is a lap down. And Hey Bob is in front of him, so he's actually the second car on the lap. On the lap down, excuse me.
Yeah, because Trey had the pit road violation also, and 17 seconds of repairs, so that had to be a long pit stop.
Oh yeah, good 32 seconds probably.
Plus the penalty.
Yeah.
That would be brutal.
And we got Trey spinning again.
Oh. Diesel goes up on 2 tires there through the S's. Holding on to second. That's the closest battle on the track right now. Oh, bad for you. Sent it in there. He's close. See if he can get him. Diesel doesn't open the door. Doesn't give him a place to go. I think Diesel's going to hold on to it.
Last thing in the stage 2. Looks like we got Jay. Bad for you and Diesel, or did Diesel get him at the line?
Diesel stayed ahead of him. Diesel got second.
Okay, cool. A few minutes and I'll be able to give you a rundown.
Alright.
Yeah, look like Boomhauer's running 7th, Penny's in 8th.
Now, I guess if you pitted and you're not the first car lap down, do you stay out and take the wave around? Because you know you're going to have to pit at least once in the final stage.
We got Jake LaRue first, Diesel Trump second, Matthew third, Robbie Vids fourth, Cars Hand fifth, Woods Sport sixth, Boomhauer seventh, no pit, eighth, Hey Bob ninth, Trey 10th. Hey Bob was the first car lap down, Trey was the second car lap down. Looks like he's deciding whether to pit or not. I think he is going to pit. Seems like to me, if everybody's pitting in front of me, I would try to stay out and just see what happens.
Oh, absolutely. I think I would too. It's such a long track and it takes so long to get around. Even if you could turn some laps.
Everybody's bunched up, so you could have a caution in the first couple turns and then back on the lead lap and then you can take your pit.
No pit leading.
Diesel's going. No pit leading.
Yeah, no pit in first. Diesel's in second and then bad for you.
We got Boomhauer right on the outside too.
Yeah, he's in third now. Yeah. But oh, we got a car
bad
off.
For you. Oh, man, we got some heavy brains on that one.
Oh, and there goes Boomhauer.
Boomhauer, yeah. I think Diesel just wanted to test out that tire barrier to make sure it was safe for everybody else.
Probably. No pit, showing the way.
Yeah, first 3 cars are stretching out a bit.
Yeah. He must have kept his car pretty clean in the last stage and didn't have any damage to repair or something, or less damage to repair.
Yeah. You got Bruno on the inside of Robbie Gibbs hard, charging hard. Trying to get that position back he lost.
Oh, Robbie gets off track a little bit.
Yep. Then how capitalize on that? He said, I'll take that spot.
Some hard racing in the back here.
Yeah, there is. PS6-7 over the blanket right now. All racing very hard. They're doing a very good job of staying off of each other too.
They sure are. Putting on a good show. Bad for you and Habab side by side, but they sorted it out a little bit.
Hey Bob, maybe you can load back up to you a little bit. Doing a little better than we did in the first two stages. He might be getting a handle on the track, adjusting on his car, getting better and better.
Not bad for you, just got around him. Sending it in there, pushed Habab off the track.
Go back to no good in and he's still looks like he adjusted on his car a good bit too and got it where he wants it at the moment.
Yeah, he's not getting away from Diesel though. Diesel's still right there with him. Diesel takes a big wide turn though. Lets him slip out a little bit.
Another thing I noticed they did different with this game is the track changes throughout the stages a lot more than it used to. You know, you steady have to adjust and work on that car to keep up with the track now.
Just looking to get around Diesel. I don't think he's going to outbrake him though, because Diesel will send it in there.
He's sitting there being patient.
Cards fan and Woodruff are having a battle. And just as I say that, it sorts itself out.
Seems like they've been going at it a good bit tonight. They've been around each other.
Cards fan is ahead of him. Oh no, Woodruff is ahead of the Cards fan now. Everybody's got a little bit of room right now.
Yep, now's the time.
Oh, Trey gets loose. Robbie gets loose. Bad for you, does too. Trey takes him out.
That is Woodruff's fault. He's off in the dirt. We got Jake trying to make a move on Diesel, but he's holding right there strong. Looks like Jake outbreaks him a little bit in the turns, but he gets such a good grip coming off the turns, he just pulls it right back. Matthew's trying to come back from his little incident, testing the tire barrier out as he comes up on Trey. Actually, that's Robbie Vids. He's coming in trying to get by.
Oh, Jake had
like
the
he's
line
giving him a
across
little
the line.
shove right there. Coming through the hairpin, gave him a little shove. Now they're side by side, but Robbie Vids pulled back on the outside, kept his position. That might have been a little give and take from back, and you say, "Hey, buddy, I'm sorry I got into you. I'll let you get your position back."
Gotcha.
You do that throughout a racing game at the end of the race, that might happen to you, and that person might give you your position back.
Yep.
And boom, Howard off the track. His car was ghosted there for a minute. He recovered pretty well. He loses one spot. Lost one spot to Robbie Viz, but he didn't quite lose a spot for bad for you. And now Boom Howard's closing back on Robbie Viz there. He's trying to get that line. got some heavy damage on that car.
Top
Might have
three
to have
look like there's about a second between each of them.
Might have to have a little talk with Boonhow after the race. Hey, buddy, take it easy on my old car. He's beating it up pretty good tonight. He's hanging right there with those
Yeah,
guys.
he's had an unlucky day at night for sure.
Yep. Only thing you could do when that happens is just put it behind you and move on to next week.
That's right.
Top three still stretched out
Doesn't do
about
any
an
good
even
to
pace
dwell on
apart.
it.
That's right. Top three are all within about 2/10 of each other. Exact same spacing.
Yep. Looks like bad for you is caught Boomhauer. Going to roll. We gave him, cut him a break there. Let him get run through the corner clean. Gave him a little bump entering the little sharp corner to go to the carousel. Got around him.
Yep. And that allowed Robert Gibbs to get through there also. Just letting
Oh,
everybody-
Robbie's losing it though.
Oh man.
That's going to be some heavy damage.
Yep. Tough break for the 73
He
car.
may be. I thought maybe he might be lagging out there because the car was acting very erratic.
Yeah, it looked like he had a little glitch going on. And I tell you what, the leaders are closing up on you first, second, and third.
Oh my, they
Jake
sure
Carew-
have.
Jake Carew and Diesel is closed up on no pit there.
Oh, Jake used up Diesel a little bit there on the hairpin. I don't think he's going to get around him though.
He's got the preferred line going in. He's got the preferred line going into the second turn.
The Diesel brake sent it in there and held it.
Yeah, sure is. Yeah, I was surprised those two calls caught Fender pretty quick. I was going to figure had an issue in a turn or what. But getting down towards pit stop time. Tires might be slipping a little bit. He stretches it right back out there. It's amazing how those cars run sideways. You're almost drifting over that uphill turn. Where that turn transition is going downhill, and it's like the car wants to drift around on you. You have to turn right to go left there.
Right. Trey's staying away from that pit road and going into the hairpin this time. He got way far away from that thing. Although I would imagine they got to be coming up on some green flag stops soon.
We're on lap 30 or 50. 20 laps to go. Jake takes a little wide there coming on that turn. He out breaks in here in the hairpin. Can he get beside him? Yeah, can't quite get beside him. He closed the gap a good bit. Couldn't quite make it in there.
He had to pull it out a little bit through there. He got through there a little bit cleaner. But I think Diesel. Oh, but just like I said, that he gets off road.
Yeah, Pender goes wide, allows him to close back in on him there.
It's that broadcaster's curse we're always talking about.
That's right.
As soon as you talk about him, something happens.
Yep, you're right about that.
And Jake is all over him. All over Diesel.
Oh,
whoa.
that.
Yeah, it sure got tight there. And Jake's off the road a little bit. That's going to hurt him.
He probably hit the brakes to check up to keep from running into those guys. And Pender got out of shape there.
Yep, he
And
did.
there goes Diesel to the lead.
In the lead.
Let's see how Pender's car handles in dirty air. See if we can close back up and get back up in the front. Seems like that's been a thing tonight. Once you get out the front in that clean air, it just seems like the cars handle a little better.
Yeah, it does. It really seems like it's making a difference tonight. It makes it almost hard for the cars behind to get up there to really challenge.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jake's
it
trying to
is.
dive it in on it. Oh, he did too. He
Oh
dove it
yeah.
in, but here comes Pendle back with the crossover.
Yep. That's right.
Oh, and Jake's in the wall.
No brush there with the wall. He's probably trying to give him a little extra room.
Yep.
Yeah, it seems like once you get out there in that clean air, it's hard for the other two cars to get up there.
I think the green flag stop's going to be the big one. Going to be
Yep.
what makes a difference here. See who gets in and out the best.
Yep.
As tight as these three are, a couple of tenths in pit road going to make a huge difference on the track.
Yes, it will. Jake gets by Penny there in second place.
Yep.
He made that look easy. That's not easy pass to do.
No, there really isn't an easy place to make a pass here.
No. You really have to hit the turn perfect to do that, so you don't slide up into the car outside of you.
Now, I believe NASCAR is going back to this configuration for the actual race next year.
Yeah, that would be cool to watch.
Oh, Diesel's off the road. There goes Jake.
Off road.
Here comes Pendle.
That might have been the move of the race right there.
Oh, and Pendle overdrives and... oh, man.
Yeah, those guys are fighting hard now. I bet they're wearing holes in the gloves on that steering wheel right now.
Oh, yeah.
Gripping it so tight, turning so hard.
Palms are sweating.
Oh, yeah. Shoulders are burning.
It looks like they're about to lap somebody. Oh,
It's like Trey, they're about to lap.
somebody was on their side. And I
Trey
gave me back to the time to figure out who it was.
Trey could have made his pit stop a little early. Caused the leader to catch him again. Let's hope he doesn't go two laps down. I'm sure he's going to be fighting a little hard, but once they catch him, they'll probably let him go. He's still fighting, trying to stay out front, hoping for a caution right now. And he moves up and lets him go by. But like,
This car's looking pretty rough, though. They've got quite a bit of
is.
damage on that Ford.
no car with a rough night. He did good at Auto Club. He was running up front there for a while. Robin Pibbs is down pit road. Might be his last off of the night. I think you get about 12 laps out of the tank of fuel. I don't think your tires might not last that long. But
Oh, Bob had an incident. He's backwards coming into the carousel. Got it going again.
pit pin is coming in. Defining his name a little bit. No pit pin,
Right.
but he's taking a pit stop at the moment.
You know, what's he doing pitting? Save fuel, man. Make it last the whole race.
That's right.
Diesel's trying to charge it up there. He's almost overdriving, trying to get back up there to him.
Got Jake still on the track. He hasn't made his pit stop yet, and it shouldn't be long. Yeah, the big oval tracks you usually wear out your right front a little more, but on it seems like these road courses you wear that left front out a lot more than you do the right front.
Yeah, see, I wish like they give you the option to do the two tire changes, but it's still just left-right. On road courses, it should be front-back, you know?
Yep, that's right. Or have the option to change the left side and the right side. We got Trey up in the wall. Let's see where this is going to work out to be. Go back and run with no pit pin and see if he gets bipolar and pits. Looks like he's having trouble. He's off track at the moment.
It looks like Diesel's pitting. Yep, Diesel's in.
Tell you what, I mean, I've been pinned on his hood cam, and he is driving that car as hard as he can at the moment. He's coming off the turn, sliding sideways, and
I think
holding it.
Kebab's hoping to be pit road here real soon. His car looks like it's not handling very well. Same with Woodruff. And Jake's just kind of going on.
Yeah, not for Saturday Night Drive.
Can't wait to see where they cycle through at. See if hitting a lap or two earlier it pays off, you know, with the newer tires.
Yeah.
But with Jake, it doesn't seem to matter. He always is one of the last ones to pit and is always up front.
Yep. I've tried that strategy a couple times, and it does give me a little bit more advantage at the end of the run, because the guys that pitted early, their tires are going when mine's still pretty good, and it allows me to kind of close that gap. I wouldn't say I would get an advantage doing that, but it kind of equals itself out in the long run. But the thing is when you do that, and you can possibly make one less pit stop than everyone else if you stay out as long as you can
Jake's
and
coming
burn
in.
as much fuel as you can. See if
Bad for you now.
Pendleton running back down there.
Bad for you. Just coming down towards the hairpin now. Has he pitted already? No, he's entering now.
Yep. And here comes Pendle coming on the hairpin. He's already pitted, so let's see if it works out where he plays a good deal on Jake or not. Because if I'm not mistaken, that is your second place car after the pit stops. Work yourself out.
Pendle's just going through the S's now. But I don't see Diesel.
I think Diesel's behind Pendle because he had that issue when he spun. And I think it'll allow Pendle to get by him.
I thought they were pretty close before they pitted though. Because Diesel was right with Jake when he pitted.
Looks like Diesel might get, no, Diesel's back here. Yeah, he's right behind Jake. So he might have pitted with Jake. So, we got Pendle in third. Diesel's in second. He's kind of closing a little bit on Jake there, look like.
Diesel's in second.
Yes, sir, right behind Jake.
And Pendle's in third.
Yes, sir, looks like it.
So pitting early did not help him.
Yeah, didn't seem like it helped him.
Stands back there right with Pendle. I really wish they would have a live scoring for the streamers, for broadcasts.
Yeah,
It'd be so helpful, and especially for the viewers too.
Yeah,
Keep
if it
them in
showed
on it.
the car position beside their number up top, that'd be great. Because I am watching a YouTube stream on my phone, but he's running 10th place, so I can't see who the leaders are. I can see 7th, 8th, 9th. Woodruff in 7th, Robin Woods in 8th, Hay-Bob in 9th.
I'll post a link to one of the other streams in the chat.
But as it looks right now, it looks like Jake Rue's in first. With Jesus Trump second. Pendle's in third. I think Newhouse's in fourth. He's making this pit stop now.
I just sent the link for Jake's stream in the chat. Yeah, I did watch his. Pardon me. Woodruff's coming into the pits.
switch over here and see if I can find Jake's thing.
Cards fans in the pits. Looks like Jake is just slowly increasing the lead over Diesel right now. And Diesel has a very healthy lead over third place.
Alright, I got Jake's stream up now, and it looks like, yep, Jake's in first, Diesel second, No Quick Team is third, Matthews fourth, and Robbie Vids is fifth.
And Trey's on pit road again.
And we have 12 laps remaining in this race.
So this will be the final pit stop for Trey. Actually,
Yep.
I think they'll all have to make one more. I know Woodruff was just in. I think Cards fan was in, and I think Trey's in now.
And Boomhauer pitted right before they did, so they might have enough to make it. They should have enough fuel to make it, but I'm not sure about the tires. It's going to be really close. Because if I'm not mistaken, you get about 12 to 13 laps on the tank of fuel here. And 2 times wear.
Boy, everybody is so spaced out right now. Oh, Trey's car looks rough.
Yeah, it does. And I've heard some people say that not to repair the car on road courses, that the damage don't hinder the car that much.
Whoa, Trey's off-road big time now.
Yeah, he's really struggling at the closing laps. Maybe the damage is affecting his car.
It could be.
But I seen somebody comment on Jake Reed's page saying, don't repair the car, damage doesn't hinder at road courses. It's all in the driver.
No, I would agree with that at like Bristol and Richmond on the short tracks.
Yeah.
But I guess, you know, you're not really going to high speeds here either, where you're doing a lot of turning. So I could see that being true here too. The aerodynamics just aren't as big of a factor.
That's right. I don't know how it is in the game. I know real life it is. If you ever mess that spoiler up on these road courses, you won't get your dome force that you need to be on the time.
Well, I could see that being true, for sure. And it's so big on these cars now that it'd be a huge difference.
Yep. Matthews, he's coming back pretty good. He's having a pretty strong race now. He's like he's got his car on the handle, and he looks like he's going in the turns very well.
Jake's about to catch Bob for a lap to lap him. And the car right in front of Bob too. Probably Woodruff. Him and Bob seem to be side by side the whole night, the whole race anyways.
Looks like we've got another blown engine there. Trey sitting on pit road for a long time.
Uh-oh.
That's him and Jackson Strong there together.
Yeah. Car finally gave out on him.
Yep. There might be some strategy going on here. Some cars might take gas on their last pit stop.
Yeah, may press it to, we'd say they get like 12 on a tank full.
Yeah, about 12
laps.
on the tank. Yep.
Times 3 wear. So hard to not take any tires on a times 3 wear, you know.
Yeah. About to run down on the crossing line, and Jake's still in first. He's in second. 11 seconds behind. No pit fingers in third, 20 seconds behind leader. Daffy Hughes in fourth. Look like he's 25 seconds behind leader. Robbie Higgs in fifth, 80 seconds behind leader.
Looks like Jake is pitting now with Habab right behind him. They just had lapped Cards fan. And now Cards fan's back on the lead lap.
Looks like everybody's making the last final pit stop
There goes Diesel. He didn't pit this time.
Pit strategy plays out. See how long they see him there. So with Diesel not pitting, seems like he's gonna maybe pass Jake for the lead.
Ooh, Habab was in and out real quick. He must have just took two. Or maybe just a splash and go.
Yeah, fuel only.
He was really quick. He came in right behind Jake and beat him out by a good 8-10 seconds. Well, this is going to make things interesting. Different strategies. See what works. Let's see, there's Diesel. About to go down the S's. See if he fits this time.
I'm sorry if I'm being a little quiet. You ain't trying to get this YouTube to cooperate.
It's all right.
It's
not a whole lot of close racing right now. Oh, here comes Diesel into the pits. He's pitting. And Robbie's pitting. Curious about Habab now. With that quick of a pit stop, I'm wondering where that puts him. And I thought he was being lapped. So, I don't know. I don't think doing just a gas and go would really help you out too much if you're lapped down. Okay, here comes Jake coming to the start-finish line. Let's see where he pulls out with regard to... Oh, he's already passed Diesel. Diesel's coming out now.
Yeah, right now it's showing Jake's in fourth.
Interesting.
With 8 laps to go. Matthews second.
Alright, not bad for you right now. He's just heading down
like
into the carousel behind the Bob.
No pit in the lead at the moment.
Oh my. I don't know if he's pitted yet. I don't think he's made a last pit stop.
Yeah, I don't think he has, because he was about 50-something seconds back. Well, no, 37 seconds back.
He's going through the S's now. See if he pits here.
Jake just moved back up to third.
He's staying out. No pit staying out.
Yeah.
Living up to his name.
That's right. Pretty interesting strategy going on.
Yes, it is very.
He might have been laying back taking care of his tires so they would last the rest of the stage.
Could be.
I'm pretty sure the last time they pitted they had enough fuel, but I knew the tires would last long enough.
Well, Bob's coming back into the pits, so whatever his little strategy was didn't work for him.
Yeah. Maybe he forgot to hit a button or
that could be too.
On the D-pad or something.
Yep.
I'm trying to get a lap count. The screen's a little blurry.
And Jake's coming up to put Robbie a lap down. There's no pit. No pit's still out there.
Yeah, he's still running it.
He's about almost 3/4 of a lap ahead of everybody right now.
Yeah, I can't tell the exact lap time because my screen's blurred, but I know he's got a pretty demanding lead on bad for you at the moment.
Jake
Jake's in
is
third.
Where's Jake? Jake is
He's
just
working
coming
his way
into the S's now. And Pendle is coming up on the pitch right now.
Yep.
And he's staying out again.
Yep. It's a good 15 seconds, probably 10 seconds.
Well, this is very interesting here. I can't see how he has enough to make it to the end.
Is that bad for you in front of Jake? He's charging, trying to catch him. He wants that second place bad. Bad for you gets into the wall a little bit on the exit of the hairpin there. If you go to the counter strike. He still got the lead on him.
So Bad for You's in second.
Yep, he's still
Nice.
right in second.
And I'm pretty sure he's good to go to the end because I believe he made his last pit stop. He was one of the first ones to pit.
Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's good to the end. I think Jake's good to the end. The big question is, can Pitt stay out and live up to his name, no pit penalty, and get the race on?
Right.
It's going to be very interesting. I think we
No
have
pit
5
is
laps to go.
coming into the S's now. And I can't see anybody coming up in the mirror yet. Oh, I just saw Jake and Bad for You coming up the old drag strip. Oh, Cards fan just lagged out. Oh, I hate that for him.
Yeah, I hate that too. He's still getting the top 10 position though.
Yep.
There's not many cars on the race tonight.
Bad for You is
I'll tell you,
holding
Bad
himself.
for You, he's driving his heart out right now, trying to hold Jake off.
He's doing a good job. Looks like
Very
he's making
impressive
Jake
job.
have to work.
Yes, he is.
Looks like Jake might be overdriving a little bit even, trying to get up there now.
Yeah. He's got it for second. He gives him a little nudge there. After you finish,
Oh, and Jake
Up at
goes
the
off
front.
track.
back in the middle of the pack, he had that tough break in stage 2. That shows persistence, man. Keep at it if you can get it back, because he was at 6th, 7th place at one point in the race.
Yeah, I think
That's
Pendle's
good ways
tires
back.
may be giving out on him a little bit. He's starting to slip off the track a little bit.
See if they got enough, if he's got enough of the lead to get him. It looks like maybe 4 laps to go.
Oh, I can see cars appear. I can see him starting to appear in his rearview mirror. They're still quite a ways back. And he was at the top of the hill, making the big turn to head into the S's when they appeared. I'll go back here to Bad for You.
Turned out
Oh
to
yeah,
be
Bad
losing
for
the
You
rest
can
of the race.
definitely see him. Oh, Jake is falling off big time.
Man. Yeah, Jake just had a big wreck. Big wreck. Looked like the car got loose on him. He spun around and hit the wall. Heavy damage on that car. So it's going to be in between Bad for You and no pit.
Will no pit be able to make it and hold him off?
Jake kind of saved the car. He didn't really fall back that far. Might have lost a second and a half or 2 seconds.
He's going to have to push it pretty hard, though, to try and get back up there.
Definitely.
And they are definitely reeling in Pendle.
He was trying to drive as easy as he can to make those tires last. Trying not to blow a tire.
And Jake is right back there now. He is caught Bad for You.
Yes, he
Oh,
is.
bad for you's off the track. Oh,
Man,
that Jake
changed
is
the whole
by.
game right there. Yep. They probably seen that 10 coming in the window, in the rear view.
Yep.
And need to nickname him Intimidator because he's very intimidating when you see him closing up behind you like that. And make
Now,
you make a
will
mistake.
Jake be able to reel in no pit?
It looks like Jake's stretching on him a little bit. He's closing on him hard.
I don't think we can count out bad for you yet either.
No, he surely
He's had a
got the
stout car
to come
here.
back. He's
And
made
that's,
up a
oh,
lot
Jake
of
went off a
position.
little bit. Oh.
Coming in 2 to go.
Jake is reeling him in hard. Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
He
He
is.
has to be what, like 4 seconds now?
Yeah, yeah. And you're watching Pendle, he seems like he's trying to take it as easy as he can.
Oh
Driving
yeah,
that car
his
as nimble
tires
as
are
he
done.
can.
Oh, Jake is eating him up. Look at this.
Yeah, it's going to be a close finish, that's for sure. If he makes Pendle make a mistake right here, and then we can definitely nickname him the Intimidator.
Yep, there he is.
Yep.
There it is.
Yep. Yep. Take this easy way right by him.
Yep.
Pretty sure Pendle's tires is shot.
Oh yeah.
But that was a good job because he was a good ways back, and for him to do that pit strategy and to come back and lead the race like that.
Yep.
Good job. Good job,
Absolutely.
Pendle.
Very impressed. Now let's see if bad for you reels him in for second, or if he's able to hold bad for you off.
Yeah. Back and he's getting it look like Robbie Vids back there closing on bad for you. Robbie Vids might take the 3rd place spot.
Oh,
and there
he's
comes Pendle to the pit
over.
road. Pendle's in the pit road.
Oh man, that's
Yep.
gonna hurt.
Yep. That took him out of it. And now we gotta watch Robbie Vids. He just got by. Let's see if he's got anything to close in on Jake.
Shannon said bad for you was not intimidated. The car broke loose. And there it is. Bad for you's been very impressive tonight for sure.
He have. And I was jokingly by saying that.
I'm sure she knew it, but
Yep.
I'm guessing she was named Shannon.
Yeah. That
Oh,
was
so
a
Robbie,
great race tonight.
Robbie got around him.
Yeah, he got around and he might be closing on Jake a little bit. I think it was halfway through stage 1 is when Matthew had that bad spin out and it sent him to the back, and he passed a lot of cars coming back through that field like that.
He did for sure. And how many is this the last lap?
I'm not sure. I can't really see my YouTube stream to be able to tell.
Oh,
It's getting down close. It's either
Right.
1 or 2 to go.
yep. And I don't see Robbie catching him.
No, I don't see him catching him unless Jake makes a bad mistake.
Yep. Oh, Diesel's catching bad for you now.
As he is fixing to cross the track now. And I think it's 1 lap to go.
Oh. Diesel may have bumped him a little bit entering the high hairpin and got around bad for you.
Yeah. Looks like he gave him a little noise here. We're trying to watch Jake and figure out how many laps we got left in this race. 1 to go.
One to
Last
go.
lap.
Okay, we'll go back up here to Jake. for the last lap.
With a demanding lead. Matthews in fourth now.
Yep. Jake coming through the S's, closing in on Boom. I'd be surprised though if he passed him. Although Boom may want him to pass him so he doesn't have to do that whole extra lap.
Yeah, you might be right about that.
I know I'd slow down and let him get around.
Yeah.
He looked like he was too.
Yep,
Like he was trying to pull over.
Yep, he's letting go on by.
Nope, he didn't. He's going to make him do that. He's going to do that extra lap.
Yep.
Are they still going? Looks like they're still going.
I think his car's slowing down now.
Okay.
Yep,
all right, yep. And that's our race.
Yep.
So we'll get Habab in here for the first race and Jake for the second.
And I'm going to try to give you all a rundown. It's kind of hard to see on my screen because it's really, really blurry. As soon as this timer runs down. Jake first, Diesel Chunk second, Badfield third, No Pin to fourth, Boomhauer fifth, Robbie Viz sixth, Woodruff seventh, Bob eighth, Carter's Fan ninth, Trey 10th, and we got Jackson Strong 11th. Look like Trey and Jackson blowed the murders tonight. But that's it. I sure enjoyed calling this race for you guys tonight. This is my first race I've ever called, so
you did a great job, man. And we're going to get both winners in for an interview tonight.
Watch a Boomhauer. Seems like he's the last car going around the track. Yeah, all these drivers did an awesome job tonight. Hardly any cautions. I think we only had one caution in this road course race, right?
Yes.
One caution on the whole night.
Yep.
That's pretty impressive.
That was very good. Quite a good showing tonight. But we honestly, I really expected it because the quality of all the drivers that were in there was top notch.
Yeah.
And didn't disappoint.
No,
I feel bad for Pendle. I thought he was going to stretch it out and make it last. I really did.
He probably decided right there at the end not to push it and blow a tire and finish worse than what he did. You know.
That could be.
He would have blown a tire with 3 to go, then he probably would have went a lap down.
Yeah.
But he stuck it out and got a top 5 finish out of the deal. So.
Yep, and now it looks like we're leaving the track, so we get back to the lobby. You want to invite Habab in first?
Yeah, that sounds good.
It looks like Jake had the fastest lap, followed by Diesel, then Bad For You, No Pit, and Boom was 5th fastest lap. Robbie 6th, Habab 7th, and now they're leaving, so I can't get a good number, any more numbers.
Yep. Trying to get him in the chat now.
Bob was at 21.
Is it Habab 69?
Yes. Hopefully we'll get that invite here soon.
Yep, there he is. There's Habab.
There he is, man. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you, thank you.
He had a very strong car there the whole race. It was quite the battle watching the three of you guys go at it. Good racing.
Yeah, kind of thinks that Pendel caught apron, but still fun while it lasted.
Yeah, I actually saw that. The three of you guys had some great battles going the whole race, it seemed like. Nobody could really get an advantage.
Yeah, we all had good cars. Thanks for Noco for giving us the cars and everything. Jake had a lot better of a car than me. I don't know, I was just up there at the end and...
I don't know, you were holding it there with him the whole race. And you guys looked pretty equal to me. I couldn't see any of you getting away from the others. Impressive racing tonight. What was it like out there? Was it as exciting as it was to watch?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Big improvements from everyone, and just tons of fun.
Absolutely. Looked like you had a couple of issues there at the road course, but I think everybody did once or twice.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I like it better in my GT3 car.
Yeah, I want to congratulate you on your Charlotte win too, man. That was very, very impressive. I was impressed by that.
I hadn't seen that since then either. That was a very impressive run there too, man.
And your talent showed through. Your talent showed through again tonight, man. I was impressed with you at Auto Club also, man. You had a great line. Just impressed all the way around, bud.
Thank you.
You did a great
job.
job.
Another winner in here as well. Jake's joined us. Congratulations on
guys?
the road course win, Jake.
What's up? What's going on?
Not much, man. We watched some really good racing out there tonight.
Heck yeah, especially both Auto Club and Sonoma. Auto Club was fun to race, I'll be honest. That was some good side-by-side beating and banging for the top three. That was fun.
I bet you guys had some white knuckles.
Yes, yes we did. I mean, we were flipping each other off, passing each other as we're doing it.
Yeah.
It was good racing. Sonoma was good. We had a great car. I just, there was a couple guys that was tough to pass, and once I got by them, I was able to drive away. But being behind somebody, it's tough. I mean,
yeah, but we actually noticed that. It seemed like the dirty air made a big difference out there tonight.
I don't think it was the air. I truly believe it was just the guy in front of you forced the guy behind you to slow down earlier and be more cautious, and it was just tough to pass people. I don't think it was air, considering a road course, but I truly believe it was just driver. It was a driver's track, and Diesel had a great car, Bad had a great car, and Diesel, man, it was tough to pass him for the longest time. I kept getting frustrated. I'm like, come on, I gotta get there, you get close enough. And I got to the inside a couple times in the hairpin, but he held his line on the outside and was able to keep the position. So
yeah, he was able to get quite the drive off there. It was impressive coming from.
Well, what's your thoughts on the final laps when you No Pit was out front and you just hoping that he didn't have enough tires to make it through, or?
I sort of figured he didn't have enough, so I didn't really push the issue too much when I was racing with Bad Few.
That's right.
But he was saying that he was good for fuel, it just wasn't tires. He was just low on tires, and at that point, I ended up making a mistake on the carousel turn. I clipped the curb, and it spun me around, and I hit the concrete barrier. I don't know what happened, but full 360, kept her going.
Yeah.
I brought it home with like a 70% aero, 81 for radiator. I was like, oh, jeez.
I seen that, and I was like, oh, Jake's out of it, man. He just spun out and hit the barrier pretty hard. I don't think he's going to come back from that. Next thing you know, the lap later, you already right back on bad for you. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
He closed it right back up.
You know, I think when I caught Bad the first time, I think he was doing the same strategy as Pitt. He was trying to save. I think that's what he was doing. And when I caught him, he ran hard. And then when he saw that I spun out, I caught him really quick. So I think he was playing the strategy game, same as Pitt did. So good call, great strategy. It's just the tires didn't last. I don't know about Bad for you. I'm gonna have to ask him if he made it work. But all in all, great race. I love Sonoma. One of my favorite tracks, if not the favorite track for road coursing. And I love the technicality of it.
Did you like they put the carousel back in there?
I do like it. It's old school. Really? It brings back some more. They need to work on it. The developers need to work on that little hill. Yeah, it's weird, but I do like the new layout. It's different, adds old character, old school, and it's fun.
Right.
If you can drive it, it's fun.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to you, man. It was enjoyable. It was real fun to watch. It looked like a lot of fun out there tonight. Very impressive racing.
Well, thank you. I know me and Hubbub are gonna go have a couple beers with our cars.
Heck yeah.
You know, we're gonna have some beers with the team here, and we'll load up. We'll come back for Waukes Glen. I'm sure that's coming up soon, and we'll be ready for that.
Excellent.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for putting on the show tonight, guys.
Yeah,
You
thanks.
did a great job.
You guys have a good night, all right?
You too.
Yep, you too.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right.
All right, there you have it. That was our 2 winners for tonight. Sound like they both had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun broadcasting, and it was some great racing.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining me tonight, Edo.
no
I'm looking
problem,
forward
bud.
to seeing you on the track Wednesday, man.
Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to being there.
All right.
Pocono's not one of my great tracks, but I'm going to try my best.
All right, man. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
Everybody else, have a good night as well. And see you next time.